Khazix is extremely underrated. He doesn't get picked enough compared to how strong he really is. Funny thing, I had 2 games in a row where I picked Khazix because the drafts were perfect for him. So I'll get into how to exactly draft Khazix so you can destroy everyone. First things first, how do you build Khazix? Timestamps in the description if you just want to go to the gameplays. You'll want to see the second one. The first one is really, really interesting for its own reason. The second one was basically an esports match. That's how incredibly high elo the game was. So I am a firm believer of this particular Khazix build, this exact build. There is a minor thing you can change about this build, which is Serpent Fang. This is really the only thing I would change. Obviously, if you're against a lot of shielding, which I was in the second game of today's video, you're going to start with Serpent Fang. After that, you're going to go for the same stuff. Humos, Duskblade, Cerilda, but you're going to skip Edge of Night. So if you go for Serpent Fang, you're going to skip out on the Edge of Night. Can be a little bit annoying because I love Edge of Night. It allows you to go in, get a kill, and then, you know, go out more efficiently. Because if the enemy tries to stun you or whatever, Edge of Night is going to protect you. But if you do go Serpent Fang, I highly suggest you to actually still go for Humos so you can roam around the map. I don't know why my camera is doing this, but whatever. So you can still roam around the map. And then Duskblade. Why is my camera? I'm here, camera. Duskblade is also extremely important for the big damage that it provides. Also, you may be thinking, why would you not go Boots of Dynamism? You know, we're going full damage already. Why would you not go even further? Number 1, you don't need it. You're going to do enough damage. Number 2, Glutinous Greaves. While it will do a little bit less damage, like a little bit, it's not even going to be that significant. The healing it provides is basically always going to keep you full HP. You don't have any healing items, so going for Glutinous Greaves is going to be great to keep you at full health. Here we go for First Strike. Khazix gets a ton of gold from First Strike. Gathering Storm. The reason we go Gathering Storm, we don't want to go brutal. Gathering Storm is going to give you as much AD as possible. Your build already gives you a lot of AD. Why do we care so much about AD? Because Kha'zix's first ability has, I believe, the highest AD scaling in the game, except for Jin's 4th shot on his ultimate. I believe that one has higher scaling, but besides everything else, this has the highest raw scaling. So obviously we want to get as much AD as possible in the game. Giant Slayer. Even if you're against squishies, I do suggest Giant Slayer. Because, you know, Ezreal has HP. There's so many HP items that even squishy champions are likely buying them. You know, Riftmaker has bonus HP. And then even a Riftmaker, which gives you like 150 HP, is gonna let you do 3% bonus damage to the enemy. Compared to the Cup of Grass, which is only gonna do 8% when they're below 40% health, you're pretty much always better off with a Giant Slayer. Unless like truly all of them are squishy, which actually is the ideal draft for Khazix. So if they really are all squishy and you notice, you know, none of them are probably going to build any HP items, you're going to go Cup of Grass. But like to keep it safe, just always go Giant Slayer. Legend Bloodline for the healing, and then Sudden Impact so you can jump around and do as much damage as possible. Some people like to go for Overgrowth on Khazix. Can be good if you go for like the Bruiser Khazix build, but then again, I'm not even gonna talk about the Bruiser build. Oh, I'm sorry, because I never go Bruiser build. I never first pick Khazix. I only pick Khazix in the right draft, which I'm gonna talk about during the gameplay. And we go for Smite and Flesh, of course. So now into the gameplay. As you can see, this game, you know, we're playing with Immortal rank players, very, very high elo. As I said, the second game, basically an esports match. This first one is going to be interesting for a different reason. Let me actually set the screen correct. So first things first. Actually, the screen is not correct yet. How do you draft Khazix? Funny thing, the enemy Zyra was an ex-top 1 player of the server. I think I was against him as well in the second game. So that's just a fun fact. So how do you draft Khazix? Number 1, you draft him. Why do I say number 1? As if I have like a number 2 thing to say. You want to draft him against squishies. Yeah, number 1 against squishies. Number 2 against long-range champions. You want him against Morganas, against, you know, against Tristanas, against Melios, against all the long-range stuff. You want him against champions that are alone. So Vayne as well. Like Vayne wants to isolate herself and just, you know, go on a tank or whatever. You want him against those types of champions. You want him against the Yones that want to use their third ability, go in, because you're going to be able to do tons of damage against that Yone when he engages. You want him against enemies that are going to isolate themselves. One enemy I do want you to be careful of is Lulu. Lulu is extremely dangerous because Lulu is always close to her ADC. If the Lulu is smart, she's going to stay close to him and they're never going to be isolated. Zyra is a little bit annoying as well because her stupid plants are not going to allow you to isolate her pretty much ever. So Zyra is one of the harder counters to Khazix, which is going to be a bit unfortunate this game. And that is it. Like, that's really the only drafting tips I have for you. Play him against long range stuff. Play him against stuff that is likely going to isolate, like Yone. And go full lethality. So let's talk about how you play Kha'Zix. In this game, I'm gonna get like 1300 gold per minute, and I'm telling you that's not normal. The normal amount, like the average amount, is gonna be like 750, 800 gold per minute. In this game, I had like 1300, 1300. This Fiora is going on me. I'm gonna smite the Scuttlecrab just to heal up a little bit. She dodged my second ability accidentally, actually. She flashed, so I flashed as well, of course. Quickly healing up, trying to get an edge in this fight. We can kill her here. Boink. Very nice. Oh boy. She came exactly when I was mutating my stuff. Wait, there's no way I'm dead, right? Okay, my screen is still not correct. Let me pull it down. Yeah, there we go. Now it's pulled down properly. Okay, I got a little bit tilted of that Zyra right there, but it's fine. It's okay. So how do you play Kha'Zix? This is a mistake so many people make with Kha'Zix. Like, I see so many Kha'Zix players, they never get ahead in the game. All they do is they try to gank, you know, they try to team fight all the time. That's not how you play Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix is one of the fastest farmers in the game. One of the fastest. Especially on isolated jungle camps like red buff, blue buff, and the Grom. Every opportunity you got, you go farm with Kha'Zix. Every opportunity. Like, especially late game, he takes jungle so fast. This is what's gonna allow you to get a ton of gold. As a Kha'Zix, I would say the bare minimum amount of gold you get every game is gonna be like 900 gold. And if you're winning the game, it's gonna be 1000 gold. It should be your bare minimum. Bare minimum. So, as a Kha'Zix, if you're below 900 gold per minute, you're not playing good. Kha'Zix is one of the champions I have one of the highest gold per minute with in the game. It's really unreal how much gold he can make. So as you can see, I did a little bit of a gank and then immediately we go back to our jungle and we go back to farming. And later in the game, you'll actually see that there's going to be moments where, for example, the dragon is about to spawn in like 25 seconds. But before those 25 seconds, I'm quickly going to clear my whole jungle. Like, not the whole jungle, but like the whole blue jungle, for example. And then I'll be at the dragon when it's like 3 seconds away. This is the difference between, you know, like a normal Kha'Zix player and an excellent player. A normal player would probably take like one jungle camp and go to the dragon because they don't want to miss out, right? Like they want to be there in time. Excellent Kha'Zix players are going to calculate, okay, even if the dragon is spawning, they're not going to have enough time to get it all the way. I can take my whole blue jungle before it, etc, etc. Right here, I'm skipping my Gromp. There has to be a good reason that I would be skipping my Gromp. I wanted to go for the Scuttlecrab and I wanted to go for the gank. So I skipped my Gromp for a specific reason here because I wanted to gank or I wanted to get a Scuttlecrab. And as you can see, I made it worth it, right? Like I made it worth it. Every time I skip a jungle camp, I will make it worth it. Here I'm skipping Gromp. Why? Because I have a Yumos waiting for me at home. And if I went for the Gromp, I would not have made it in time for the Rift Herald, right? I would not have made it. So I'm moving to the Herald here. However, I have enough time this time. Look at how fast I'm taking it. Look, boom. This is the difference. A normal Kha'Zix player would have skipped the Gromp because they want to be efficient. They want to be in the fight. You know, they want to kill Fiora ASAP. I, however, did not. I took the Gromp and I killed Fiora. So the difference between me and your average Kha'Zix players, I just got 150 extra gold and more experience. You see what I'm talking about? Like when you're playing Kha'Zix, this is what you need to do. Like right here, I was also thinking, do I want to invade their jungle? And likely the answer is yes. However, I did not want to invade because I wanted to contest the dragon. This is some insane damage from the Zyra, by the way. But here you can see why I have Vampirism boots. Look at my health. Without Vampirism boots, I'm not going to be full health. Boots of Dynamism, I'm going to be sitting at low health. So this is why. And then again, look, dragon is up. However, I'm noticing I do have an opportunity to just farm. Like, there's no reason to force a fight. I can just wait for the fight to happen. Only now that there is no more jungle left, I'm going to try to potentially pick up a kill. So here we see a free kill on the Milio. There was an isolated Zyra, which may have been a better play for me to go on. But now, Dragon. Also Khazix, pretty much the fastest jungler to take Drake. I don't think there's any jungler. I'm trying to figure out, like, no, there's not a single jungler that is faster than Khazix at taking objectives. There are faster junglers at taking Baron. And in the late game, Rengar could take it faster than Kha'Zix. But like early mid game, Kha'Zix is the fastest. Easily. Just look, I took their blue buff, I took the Scuttle, I'm gonna take my red buff. Oh, I'm skipping. Ooh, what was that? Yeah, I'm not skipping my red buff. That was a fly. It almost flew into my nose. What the? So we're taking the red buff. We're gonna take blue jungle. We're gonna buy an item. Look at how insanely strong. Oh, of course we're gonna fight. I mean, 1 HP Fiora. There we go. And I'm gonna go for this guy as well. I'm not gonna jump because if he flashes, I'm gonna, you know, go after him. Let's kill him and then go back. I'll also teach you guys the trick of like how to double jump on Kha'Zix. Because like there is this little thing you can do with the third ability, which is double and even triple jump. You're gonna see that during the second game. Actually, you're probably gonna see it during both gameplays. If you jump and you get a kill right before you land, because you can use your first ability during the jump, your third ability is actually gonna go off cooldown during your jump. So what you can do is you can jump and then immediately, what is the word for it? There's a word for it where you can use it. Of course, you're not gonna jump mid-air, but like if you use it before you land, it's immediately gonna jump after. There is a specific word for this. He just jumped over. Should be able to kill him. Yeah, there we go. Of course, a little bit scared to jump in here because they have Milio ult and they have Zyra ult, so I'm getting out of here. This is not looking like a winning fight. I don't have a jump, so I cannot just go in and get a kill. Oh, gotta be careful. Oh, I can jump and kill him. Boink! And we go out. Very nice. Kha'Zix is so disgusting that he can do this. If you know that you can get a kill, you can pretty much always jump in. Jump in, kill, and do the double jump. Like immediately jump out. Before you even land, already jump out. It's a little bit difficult to do it because you have to be very quick with your fingers. But I didn't do it right there, by the way. On the Yone, that was the slower variant. You have the fast variant as well, which again you'll see during the gameplays. If you guys are enjoying these videos, by the way, make sure you click on the like button. It really supports the channel a lot. Yeah, click on the like button. Put down a comment, you know, doing a skin giveaway this month, like every month, giving away 3 skins. And all you have to do to enter is just put down a comment under this video and you're entering the skin giveaway. I'm waiting for someone to isolate themselves. This is another little trick I do with Kha'Zix. And sometimes I don't engage the team fight. I just wait. Look. He's isolated and I kill him. As you can see, I didn't actually properly participate in this fight. Now I am, of course, but... Oh, I'm dead here. Yeah. But whenever someone isolates, you jump, kill them, and then you continue the fight. That's really it with Kha'Zix. You don't want to be, you know, like the Dariuses, like the Lilias running around all the time, providing value. You're literally a cockroach. Right? Like you want to play like a dirty little cockroach. You're going to be sitting in the corner and then the moments they don't see you coming, you're going to get engaged. It's not like a cockroach makes it makes like a noise like that, but you know what I'm talking about. This mindset is going to make you a master Kha'Zix player. Not sure why Kai'Sa's taking my farm, but I don't really mind. It's fine. It's okay. I'm not going to cry about stupid stuff like that. We're just going to keep taking farm and we're going to keep fighting. So let's just grab our blue. It's a bit unfortunate he took that, but whatever. Very weird as well, because like I'm hyper carrying this game. It's weird that he takes away my farm. But it's okay, like, what are we trying to do now? There's nothing to farm, so I'm gonna look for a kill. I'm gonna look for lane farm otherwise. You know, we're gonna look for whatever. We don't want to be sitting back doing nothing. Also, if you want to get coached by me in Wild Rift, I'm already coaching several people. Send me a message on any social media or put down a comment under this video. My camera is... Put down a comment under this video saying that you want to get coached and I'll let you know what the next steps are. This is a paid service, the coaching, because we're going to be on a one-on-one call looking at your gameplay, talking to you about how to improve and all kinds of stuff. So if you want that, just put down a comment, let me know, or send me a message on any social media and I'll let you know all the information. Khazix is also good at smiting objectives. Look, again, I'm doing the same thing. Look. I'm not engaging in this fight. I'm not. I'm waiting. But they have a ward. That stupid ward screwed up my whole plan. So I'm just farming. Look, I don't care about the fight. My team just has to play defensively and we're okay. I'm just pushing. Look, I'm constantly getting gold. They're losing the fight, but whatever. Like, whatever. I'm just getting myself fed. I'm just getting myself fed. Let's get the Scuttle Crab and then we're gonna go back. This game, I actually evolved my ultimate, not my second ability. I almost always evolve my second ability last. But actually this game, my ult, because they are so squishy and long range, I'm not getting that much value out of my second ability. The second ability is generally better if you want to stop bruisers or tanks from engaging in your team. I don't want to do that this game. I don't care about, you know, Fiora. That's the only bruiser they have. I want to be invisible for super long, so I can just navigate myself around the fight, and I can surprise them like crazy. We should actually rush Baron here. I'm not sure why I'm not on the Baron. Maybe I want to assassinate someone before going on the Baron, but yeah, whatever. I noticed they're really trying to make a play in mid lane and bot lane, so they're essentially giving Baron to make a play. So of course I'll take the Baron, I mean, why not? They did make a play happen though, they killed Garen. And they're getting 2 turrets, so perhaps, you know, worthy. Ooh, I want to catch that Fiora. Oh, never mind, they can see me. They have vision everywhere actually, these guys are pretty crazy. Again, we're farming. Look, I know I got Baron, but we're farming. I want to quickly take the blue buff as well, and then I want to push. 14.3 thousand gold, by the way. 13 minutes into the game. 14.3. That's like almost 1200 gold per minute. It's like 1100 gold per minute. That's a lot. Like, that is a lot of gold per minute. Yeah, I saw that someone was here, stealing his red buff as well. I'm not gonna jump into that because, you know, they're not isolated. Oh, this is a potential kill. Okay, he died, nice. So I got my third ability back. Isolated Tristana, look at that. You see how I snatch kills like that? If you isolate, you kill with Kha'zix. I flashed to him and I killed him, and that's it. Triple kill right there. Picking them up one by one by one. You really need to understand that this isolation is a key aspect of winning the game with Kha'zix. Absolute key aspect. If you don't isolate the enemy, you are actually losing more than half your damage. Because isolating an enemy does like... Oh, look at that, I'm invisible forever. It does like 120% extra damage. 120, so like 100% being double, it does 100 and something % extra damage. So you're literally more than doubling your damage by isolating the enemy. I don't know why Kai'Sa's teleporting in the middle of their turret. She's probably gonna die. I barely dodged that Yone ult, by the way. That was really close. Again, I'm waiting for the right opportunity, but it seems like... Never mind, I didn't care. I'm just gonna steal away more jungle. Look. Literally just gonna steal away more jungle. I'm almost full build. I am gonna be full build when I go back. 14 minutes into the game. Full build. 14 minutes. Again, I am looking for a potential free kill. Look, I can stand in this bush. And this is what I really like to do in the late games. Just stand across corners like this. And whenever someone shows up, I just one-shot them. I just one-shot them. However, no one is showing up. And I don't really want to wait. I'm not going to jump for no reason right there. And then Orianna came. So now the enemies know that, you know, we are here. So I just went back. Gonna buy my 5th item. I could have gone on Zyra, but I really didn't want to because she has the shield. Crown the Shattered Queen, so it would be a very awkward interaction to jump on her. She could have escaped. She could have even forced me to, you know, maybe die. Like, I could have died. Let's just say it like that. Take my farm. Yeah, I'm full build now. Yeah, he's dead. I could have killed him, but I didn't even bother. Let's just quickly take this Drake. 1.1 thousand gold from first strike, by the way, this game. It's really a lot of gold. They want Baron. That is the right call, so I'm gonna move to the Baron. Because Fiora is dead. And Yone is dead, so they have no pressure. I could just jump on the Baron. Oh, I'm gonna flank them. Yeah, I know myself. I'm gonna flank them. Look. Isolate someone. Zyra is isolated, so let's just one-shot her. No, they are not isolated, so I'm being a bit cautious with my ultimate. Look, look, look. Look at this beautiful ult. It's so disgusting. And then he's gonna die as well. Oh, yeah. 1006 damage with my first ability, by the way. A single ability, 1006 damage. I can jump over. Oh, I actually did. Wow. He's not isolated anymore because of the minions. Be careful engaging in fights in lane with Khazix. Minions will take away isolation. Please keep this in mind. Be very, very cautious of engaging in fights in lane. So this is the first game. I got 16 kills and 2 deaths. Let's take a look at how much damage I did. And you wait. There is a second game. There is a second game. And the second game is the one you don't want to miss. This one is like a nice, you know, little... Do you call it an appetizer? And now you guys are going to get the main dish and the dessert at the same time. So let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that. That's a lot of damage. Like the guy with flex tape says. So let's go to the second gameplay. This is the one. This one is going to go to the late game. So take a look at their comp. This was a bit of an annoying one because they got Lulu, they got Vayne, they got Vex. Sure, you know, I told you earlier about the annoyance of Lulu. And then they have Mordekaiser and Jarvan. Mordekaiser and Jarvan are annoying. I'm never gonna kill Jarvan basically. Because like again, I only suggest you to go for lethality Kha'Zix, really. I picked Kha'Zix into Vex, Vayne and Lulu. And then they picked the 2 tanky opponents. So, yeah. Fine by me. Fine by me. This Mordekaiser had a very weird playstyle. This enemy Mordekaiser actually... Victor says Kha'Zix you need Serpent Fang. Yes, I do. But what I was going to say is this Mordekaiser actually kept up with me with gold. Which is insane. Because like I'm playing Kha'Zix, I get a lot of gold. He actually kept up with me. But you'll see. Very weird playstyle. Also, fun fact, this Victor is Piku. He was actually in my team in Legendary Queue. Did you guys just see the fly that moved over my camera? If you actually go back into the video, you can see the fly that moved over my camera. Very, very funny. But yes, I need Serpent Fang. First item. Because look at their team. Jarvan shield, Mordekaiser shield, Lulu shield, Vex has a shield. They have like 20 million shields. Why did they just gank Victor? What the hell? That's weird. They just ganked him level 1. Jeez. Vex and Lulu both used flash. That's good to know. That's good to know for future ganks. So within 2.5 minutes, I will have like a free gank on them. I told them help at Scuttle. Because what I'm gonna do, I know that the Mordekaiser started blue. I just popped the vision, so I know he's blue. So he's... Oh, that's a ward. Mordekaiser is gonna be on the Scuttle crap on top. I know that. So this is why I'm skipping this jungle. Taking blue buff and contesting Scuttle. You know, maybe I should skip the blue buff, but again, like remember how I talk about playing Kha'Zix? You want to farm like crazy. So I'm just quickly taking this blue buff, because I know like he's not going to be on the Scuttle anyways. Then I'm going to take the Scuttle, and then I'm probably going to take the Gromp. I'm very thirsty. Excuse me guys, I want to pour myself a drink. So excuse me, I normally never do this, but like, yeah, let me pour a drink. I just broke a glass, by the way, guys. I broke a massive glass. And I feel really bad about it. I broke it today. And I posted it on my Instagram. I basically had a glass that was like this big. And I put it here on my table. And then I hit my hand on it and it fell on the ground and it shattered into pieces. I posted it on my Instagram story. Oh. So if you want to see that, follow me on Instagram. There's a link in the description. He's isolated, so that's a kill. Very nice. Very, very nice. Because they have no flash, they have no heal, they have no summons. Nothing. Dude, this game, oh my god. Like, just watch, just watch what happens in this game. It's gonna be crazy. This Mordekaiser is one of the weirdest junglers I have ever played against. And you will see why. Look at what I'm doing. How greedy am I? I'm leaving Mordekaiser to fight my team, and I am just taking jungle. Oh my god. You know why I did that? Because we would lose the fight anyways. We would lose it anyways. So I thought by myself, screw my team, I'm just gonna steal his blue buff. This is how you keep up the gold. And I want you guys to understand, I am paying attention to what's happening mid. I am. It's not like I'm leaving my team alone. It's just in this particular situation, I couldn't do anything. And I could, you know, why would I go in anyways if I cannot do anything anyways? So instead, during this entire interaction, I stole his blue buff, took my entire red jungle, and now I see a potential gank in this lane. I know Jarvan is tanky, but Poppy is shoving her wave. I have all of my abilities. Poppy can tank the turret, and together we should be able to, you know, kill the Jarvan. So let's give it a try. We should be able to, as long as Poppy tanks the turret. Let's see if Poppy is smart. Oh, she is smart. She immediately went and tanked the turret. It's gonna be a bit difficult to kill. I'm gonna flash just to make sure, and we killed him. Poppy now has a free lane. This is probably gonna be the only time I could ever kill Jarvan, because he's gonna start building armor. I'm never gonna kill him, especially with my build. Okay, let's keep farming. The objective is spawning. I love to immediately get objectives with Khazix. Like, look, I'm probably just gonna rush it. Very, very often I just rush objectives, because Khazix takes it so fast that often you're just gonna surprise the enemy by how fast you're gonna take it. But look at what's gonna happen here. Mordekaiser is here. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't jump over the wall. I just died. I lost the dragon and he killed me. And Ezreal wants to FF. John and Ezreal actually lost 2 versus 1 against this Vayne. Isn't that crazy? Because this Lulu is rotating all the time. Oh, he's gonna take that objective as well. He's a level ahead of me too. Oh, this is bad. This is now looking pretty bad. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. I'm behind now. I'm behind. Let's just try to make the best of it. You know, try to farm as good as possible, taking the scuttle. Oh, maybe ganking Vex to go under her turret or something. Actually, just go back, buy the Serpent Fang. This item is gonna provide the most value out of anything else. Like, the value is immaculate of this item. And I'm gonna say it again, I've said this before, Serpent Fang needs to get nerfed. And also, Ocean's Trident needs to get nerfed. Not a big nerf, these items need to be like 200 gold more expensive, and then they're balanced. If the item is just as expensive as the Yumo's Ghostblade, in my eyes, it is balanced. That's it, like that's all the change that it needs. It would still be a very, very good item, like still. I'm checking if the blue buff is up, it's not up, so I'm not gonna jump over. I don't want them to steal my jungle, so I kind of want help from my team. Okay, they didn't get it. They killed Ezreal instead. Oh, he just ulted someone. Ah, we can kill him. But look, during his ult, I'm quickly taking the Gromp, again being greedy. And then after his ult, I'm just gonna quickly, you know, kill him. Oh, no way. No. Okay, hey, we did kill him. Victor got the shutdown, but he's gonna die today. Here you can see this Vayne is just gonna run us down. This game is gonna be so annoying because you can see how strong this Vayne is. You can see how damn powerful she is. So here I was thinking, like, what are we gonna do this game? Because like this Vayne is, they have Lulu Vayne. And this Vayne is just gonna get stronger and stronger. You know, she's gonna have an ardent sensor. And we just have this Ezreal. So I was thinking by myself, like, I really need to get fed so I can just one-shot them. Very important. Don't know why she took my jungle, but it's okay. So, and I also thought I need to kill this Vayne. This is an absolute free kill. I don't know why Vayne is staying under her turret. She has a ward. She thinks she's safe, but I'm just gonna one-shot her. This kill, extremely important. It's gonna give Ezreal, you know, a bit of breathing room. Very, very important that I got it. So I left everything and I immediately went for that kill, because it's very important that I kill this Vayne. I cannot give Vayne a free game. This Vex is the X top 1 player. It's the same player as last game Zyra, by the way. So this Vex is the same player as last game Zyra. I played this game like after last game. It's one after the other. I think I wanted to gank Jarvan again, but I noticed like, yeah, I think here I may wanted to gank Jarvan again, but like I'm not gonna kill him, right? I'm just not. And I think Poppy even said like, you know, just leave me alone in lane. I can hold my ground. I'm okay. And yeah, that is true. Like he can hold his ground. Yeah, he says I'm okay. You know, I don't need you. And he's right. He's right. Like I wanna help him. I wanna kill Jarvan, but I can't, and he doesn't really need it. I already killed Jarvan for him, right? Like he's already 1,000 gold ahead because of that gank, so he's okay by himself. I'm not gonna gank him at all this game anymore because he just doesn't need it. Jarvan is pushing while Poppy is with us, and I like that because we can take Dragon. But of course, first things first, what are we doing? We're being greedy and we're taking farm. Look, we're being giga greedy. Took my blue jungle, and now Mordekaiser is bought. Oh, that's a kill on Vayne, right? Nice, she died. I don't know what this Vex is doing, but I'm just gonna kill her. And again, I don't, you know, I do my thing in the fight. I'm not gonna stick around. I do my thing and I'm taking stuff. I'm taking objectives. I'm gonna take jungle. I'm gonna take lanes. I'm doing stuff. You know, I'm being productive. Look, I'm gonna take this whole lane. Keep the ball rolling with Khazix. You don't want to be waiting around unless you're waiting around to kill an isolated enemy. But like if there is a fight happening where you already know you're not going to provide any value, just leave the fight. Let your team fight by themselves. Because if you're not going to provide value, it's not going to be useful anyways. You know, especially if there is a fight happening in mid lane, I almost never join the fights in lane. You know, and oftentimes fights happen in mid lane, I'm just not gonna join it. Because no one is gonna be isolated. If the enemies are smart, all they have to do is stay next to a minion and it's gonna take away isolation. So because of that, I generally just don't join mid lane team fights. I either just wait around and try to find an isolated enemy, or I just farm jungle, and if I ever, you know, find an opportunity to get an isolated enemy, I'll jump on them. But I'm not just gonna jump in just to do damage, because you're not gonna do anything if the enemy is not isolated. First things first, your first ability is gonna do significantly less damage. Secondly, the cooldown reduction is not gonna apply, because if you Mordekaiser is here, I don't wanna mess with him, because he can ult me, the enemy team is gonna show up, I'm gonna die. So unfortunately, cannot steal his jungle. I can try. Oh, I did steal it, nice. That was a veil from Janna. She meant to veil Mordekaiser ult, but actually it worked Vex ult, which is beautiful as well. Again, we're just gonna keep stealing stuff. Ezreal took it, whatever. I wanna rush Baron. Look, again, Mordekaiser is top. I don't know what this Mordekaiser was doing, but I'm not gonna let him just be on the opposite side of the map when the objective is here. This Mordekaiser was very strong, but his calls were one of the weirdest jungle calls I have ever seen in my life of Wild Rift. Because you'll see what happens like later on in the game as well. I don't know why he's doing that. He's gonna be very strong, but his calls are terrible. Like, what is that? He just gave me so many free objectives this game. Maybe he thought by himself, nah, he's not gonna do it that fast. Of course, I'm immediately gonna, you know, do the objective. I jump in, teleport to the other side of the jungle, and I'm gonna take that jungle as well. Just keep the ball rolling. Get fed as hell and start one-shotting them. Because if you don't get super fed as Kha'Zix, you'll notice like you're falling behind. The biggest frustration Kha'Zix players have is they just don't get fed enough. They kind of, you know, they're either even with the enemy or they fall behind. And if that happens, your lethality build especially will start to fall off like crazy. But if you're ahead, that's where the lethality build, you know, is gonna one-shot enemies like I'm doing right here. Let's become invisible and flash away. Oh, where did he come from? Mordekaiser just appeared out of nowhere. I didn't pay attention to that. He just flanked me in the team fight with the ult. Ezreal says, I don't know, GG. I don't know, GG. Just FF. I don't know, guys. GG. It's over. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. Okay? Vayne and Lulu. Wait, what did he say? Lulu is trolling, but they still get a free game. You guys are so bad. Oh my god, look at that Poppy. Oh, baby. Look, the Poppy just pushed him out of the way. And he saved the Victor. Even Victor is saying, like, you're so good, Poppy. That was amazing. Did you see that? He was like charging up like and then again, we're farming, baby. We are just farming. I love invading blue jungle with Khazix. I almost never invade red jungle, but blue jungle is the easiest invade ever. Take the blue and take the Gromp. You're gonna take both of them within like 10 seconds. Oh, Vex is dead, by the way. I'm just gonna become invisible and boink. Easiest one shot of my life. Also, you need to remember as a Khazix, your first attack on the enemy is gonna do bonus damage. And then when they cannot see you anymore, your next attack is gonna do bonus damage again. So of course, when you engage and then you ult, you're gonna have double bonus damage. See, this is a bad engage. This is what I mean. Perfect example of like why I never fight in mid lane. Because like here I chose to broke my rule. I engaged and I got one shot. Because like I'm not isolating the enemy. So I broke my rule. And as you can see, I paid for it. And here I say like don't fight under minions, guys. Don't fight in the mid lane. Because next time I'm literally not gonna fight. Because as a Kha'Zix, you don't do anything in a situation like this. You actually just don't do anything. The enemy is not isolated. You're missing so much damage, it's not worth to engage. And I don't even know why I went in. I guess I just wanted to provide value for my team, you know. A fight was happening, Vayne was ulting. But no. I shouldn't do that. Ezreal's taking my jungle. Oh no, I think they... Whoa, whatever happened. Vex just ulted my teammate. I think Victor just stasised. I don't know why they're fighting. No, very, very weird moment to fight. Ezreal's not there. I'm not there. So I didn't even bother thinking about the fight. I just bought my item so that I can maybe, you know, steal the Baron or something here. We need vision? Okay. Oh, they have a ward here. Nice, I cleared it. My bad. Yeah, you got caught. It's okay. Again, like, I don't really want to mess with Jarvan. I don't want to fight this. I don't want to engage in mid lane. Poppy says I will focus Vayne. Okay. We can't really face check. We need Poppy. We need Poppy. I'm telling them, like, don't go here, please. Mordekaiser is just gonna ult anyone, and that anyone is gonna die. I can't even 1v1 him, even though he's isolated. He's so strong. He has so many... As I said, he kept up with me in gold in this game, which is crazy, considering I'm playing Kha'Zix. If I see this Mordekaiser in top right now, I'm gonna get so mad again. Because, like, he would be completely disrespecting us. Again, I'm looking for a sneaky kill here. Actually, no, I'm shoving the wave. Oh, that's a free kill. There we go. Very nice. I don't know what she was thinking. Oh, Vayne? Vayne? Oh, or Jarvan. See, if anyone is isolated, easy kill. I don't know where Mordekaiser is. Look, he actually is in top lane. What is this Mordekaiser doing? I just don't get it. Is he trolling or what? Because like one time he's flanking us and destroying us, and then the other time he's just not there. He's like a dad, you know, getting milk. One time he'll come back, one time he'll come back with rotten milk, and then the other time he's not even gonna come back and you're never gonna see him again. Is that too inappropriate? Nah. Oh, he's taking my jungle. We should maybe start this Elder. I told the Janna veal me because Mordekaiser can ult me. But he's not even showing up, so... Yeah, he's not even showing up, so I'm just gonna smite it. Thornmail on Poppy, that's great, so the Vayne cannot heal up much when she attacks her. I could have gone into their jungle across that wall just to, you know, try to one-shot someone, but meh. Look at that damage, dude. Look at that. You take the jungle so fast. Again, remind you guys, if you're enjoying this video, click on the like button. It really, really supports the channel a lot. And yeah, just click on the like button. I hate that vision thing so much. I really, really do. Oh, we're using the sweeper so we can stand across this wall and just have ourselves a free assassination spot. Again, the vision thing revealed me. So annoying. Okay, he ulted someone. Oh my god, he just one-shot Victor. That's insane. Again, I don't want to jump here. They're not isolated. They're not isolated. I'm pinging them. I'm not gonna fight here. I'm pinging them that I'm not gonna fight here. Look. I'm useless. I'm useless. I'm useless in this fight. Well, not in this one because it was isolated, but I'm useless. When there's minions, I'm useless. He did 1200 with 1 Q. Yeah, this Mordekaiser got so unbelievably fed. He's one-shotting people. Like as I said, one of the weirdest enemy junglers I've ever jungled against. This Poppy is tanking like a Chad. She has Frozen Heart as well, I love it. Engage. There's the double jump and stasis. And of course the ultimate as well. Perfect ultimates right here. These ultimates are really not allowing them to kill me. Oh, that guy's dead. Look at how much I healed. Okay, let's go back. Now I'm telling my team, take my jungle. I don't care, you know, I'm full build. You guys can take whatever you want. I have everything. At least Ezreal's not saying... Oh my god, this Mordekaiser is so annoying. At least Ezreal's not saying FF anymore all the time. Baron Freeman, don't die, bro. Tell yourself that. You are literally dead in the game and you have the most deaths and you are the one that screams FF all the time. Don't die. He's like 0-7. What do you mean don't die? Jungle, even though I'm full build. Nah, I'm just taking it for the red buff, so my team has a red buff. Oh, well, I'm taking this one because I'm greedy. This one has a different reason. This one is specifically because I'm greedy and I want even more, even though I need 0 gold. We are fast enough. Again, I don't know where like, what is Mordekaiser doing? I'm so confused. What is he doing? He's 10 on 2. You are the strongest player in their team. Come fight. Like, what are you doing, dude? Oh, she's isolated. She's isolated. Yeah. Invisibility, so they cannot kill me. So confused by this Mordekaiser. I think it's a KDA player. He just cares about his KDA. That's it. Pretty sure that's the case. Yeah, and it's game over. The weirdest Mordekaiser ever. Who even was that Mordekaiser player? Let's take a look. Ezreal got MVP. 0.5? How does that even work? Like, how does that even work? I don't get it. Look at Pico and Victor as well. He did a lot of damage, actually. Perhaps that's why. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye-bye.